Okay, we're hand zooming here, folks. Goal.
Lynch.
Purple.
Lynch with the assist. Update the score.
Okay, Swanson with the pull.
The scoreboard.
How do I do it?
There's a button on the back. You just say
brought in by Mir.
+1.
Goal, White. Okay, we had a quick turn there, sorry. We're working with some new technology, folks. Really?
Yeah.
That's weird.
Lynch with the travel. Lynch and Tokar running the show. Tokar thinking about it, looks it off.
Cam May's playing the best defense so far in the league on
great
on
double team from Brad. Lynch getting space under, but people in the way. Now gets the around. Swanee clearing around him. Swanee taking off deep. Lynch thinking about it. Hits Tokar instead. Tokar hits Felipe. Swanee grinding. Burns playing pretty good defense on him there. Around to Lynch. Looks all the way around to Babs. Babs on the break side now. Hits the inside. Pass to Bidding. Burns. Highlight videos from like 2 years ago. The intro to the video is scrimmages that we had versus like Oberlin or maybe like club players on our turf. And Chins and Aaron Greenberg.
Yeah, I don't know.
Are like filming the game and it just comes off and they're like trying to do like 1950s radio announcer kind of voices and Chins is just so and they're off here at Case Western Reserve University.
That's awesome.
Oh, Aiden! Amir couldn't find a way to get the disc to flat ball even though he was completely unguarded. Aiden grinding. I hear that Aiden is actually going to play in every single Winter League game this week.
Ever.
It's going to be a new tradition that
even in other cities.
Anytime Aiden's in town, he's going to have to play in all 4 games. Oh,
ooh.
And inside, but thrown right at T-God. Amir picking up. Pick goes uncalled there. Over to flat ball. Looks for the hammer instead. Hits the upfield. And Gush with the layout D poach!
Look at that.
Huge D there from Gush. He
Got
picks
some
it
butt
up.
showing.
Swings it over to Swanee. Swanee looks off the 4 side. Hits the around to Aiden. Aiden putting it out there on a platter. That's just an easy D for Amir. Big man.
Nothing easy about D and Kyle Jasny. Very few have ever done it.
Lucy initiating with an undercut. It's well pressured by, I think. No, it's not. Flat ball catching it with some pressure from Swanee. Swings it around to Amir in the middle.
Both women on purple right now are Emma.
Aiden once again getting the better of Johnny Flatball.
Whoa! Camera's floating, folks.
It's a nice under to Emma. Emma with an inside and another D for Amir, just racking up the stats. Flatball thought about the hammer there. Instead, it's Lucy on the under. Amir with a lot of space under, has on the end zone line, thinking about the cross field, and he shoots it to Naveed. He brings it down. I just came from my grandpa's 85th birthday party.
Hell yeah.
There's some great footage on that camera right now. Some great Russian songs, some great dancing.
Iris is filling in. I can film, I don't want to talk.
That's perfect, because Iris wants to talk and not film.
I don't want to do either, I will talk. Tokar tries for the cheeky inside, and it just is behind Lynch. Brad also tries for the cheeky inside, and Camden Reginald Hayes with the grab for the goal. 4-2. Lynch to fire right.
What? Yes.
Over to Anna. Anna looking inside, goes to Lynch to the strike. Lynch throws a hook shot. Burns can't get it, Felipe for the goal.
You should also try and close it between points to save batteries.
Purple holds off white there for their third consecutive score. See if the blitz continues though. Lucy to Tom. Tom's shooting. It's fading pretty hard to the break side. Yeah, I think you wanted an inside out up there. Difficult throw. Sometimes it's better served with like a hammer if you have it. Even though it's a weird hammer, it's a better shape. Tokar and Lynch wheeling and dealing. No one's been able to stop this so far this year. They've done a great job of just playing catch with each other. Lynch wanted Jesse deep, didn't get it. That's Swanson. Got some clogging there in the middle of the field. Lynch is looking inside. He's going to want an around backhand. Johnny calls a pick and then rescinds it for not being within range.
What's up?
Push. Okay, let's get a swing. Let's get a swing.
Ooh, he stuffs it in. Great catch by Emma. And that's a break. Swanson with a nice pull.
We had Jess, Iris, and Sam.
And Sam.
That's pretty good.
Yeah. I mean, it was pretty cool. I think we were just gassed. Plus our girls were playing.
Interesting personnel choices here by White, having Burns come in with the disc. I'm wondering if they're doing this to try to get him like first throw and then go downfield. Yep, that's exactly what it is. It's like deep by Gush, eats Brad alive. If Brad is the Rasheed Wallace of Winter League, then Gush is the Dennis Rodman. Great throw from Swanson, but Lynch is slow and bad.
Hope we had more shoulders.
If Lynch had the sum of one functioning shoulder in his body, he could have maybe caught that, but he doesn't. And that's another D. Emma poaches, the four side lane, gets a run through D on Johnny, though I think it might have been to someone else. The cut just kind of went awry. Lynch with an inside break. Oh no! The planetarium just drops the disc. Lynch playing good defense, but turning his hips the wrong way on Burns. Swanson goes flat to stop Johnny from going upfield, but he dishes over to Brad. Brad back around to Amir. He has Sarah going deep, wide open. Emma's tracking it, a little too deep. I think Sarah had trouble just finding the disc initially. She might have had a shot at it if she moved. Emma brings the disc in, marked by Maddie. Hayden gives the first cut, takes off deep, clears some space. Brad poaches, inside break, fantastic throw from Emma. Over to Swanson, he's got Lynch going deep. Lynch is burning Barnes, but he can get up. That's a sick D by Zach. Looks like we got a foul call by hitting the arm. It looked like Burns got the disc clean with his right hand, but that his left hand might have been over Lynch's back. It'd be a tough one. Burns is all fired up. He did not flex though. No, all observers, there's no flexing there, so it probably was a foul. Pretty nice throw by Swanson. That's a tough one for Lynch. He probably had to check up Burns way earlier if he wanted to make the catch smoothly. The man who created this whole mess, Aiden, with the disc. Goes under to Emma, one-hand lefty snag. Emma really likes inside flicks. Yep, there's another one. Over to the other Emma.
The squat flick.
Yeah, she's got the Swanson. Goes around to Gush. Swanson goes, Gush throws a hammer and it's dope. Score for flirting with the Raptors, but makes it in. Tom goes to Cam. Cam tries to get power, but he throws behind. Nice around to Maddie. Maddie dishes to Amir. Swanson's on the wrong side of his guy. Amir throws a shitty scooper that's to good space. So thereby a good scooper. Swanee smacks Brad. He deserves more of that. Amir zips one into Brad. Brad goes lefty to Tom.
Where's the next one?
Yeah, they're completely sunk onto the break side. It's weird. Cam's gonna look for a hammer or something weird. Nice scoop by Amir. Throws a shredder to Brad, to Brad. Brings with the low pull. Looks like it's going to stay in. Brought in by Tokar, the preeminent
Pool catcher
fielder in the league. Goes under to Babs. Nice grab. Babs to Anna. Aiden making a nice cut. Got some master teacher plays going on here with Aiden and Cam. Oh, the give and go! Lynch gets so greedy and Burns makes the D. Lynch was just having fun there with Tokar. It's like the good old days. Nice D by Aiden, that's too far. So right here's an interesting spot to be in. Lynch is definitely their best ISO cutter, but he's picking up the disc. They're going back in. I think that's a good call. Lynch is very good around and inside breaker. Aiden just pushes Cam to the foreside and then jabs back to the foreside for the goal. Damn it. I heard it quick. That's why I thought I was good.
You might be able to drop that down, Iris. So
Mirror centers to Cam.
With your arms up the whole
Cam's
time.
looking through the inside window. Has Sarah going deep and just shoots a fucking missile.
okay.
Cam coils up like a cobra and then just rips the disc as far as he can, never getting higher than 6 feet in the air. Another inside break from Emma. Great throw from Swanson to Jasny. Jasny doesn't pull it down. All right, well, Amir went out with a knee injury. Hopefully it's not too bad. Got a backhand force. His whole team isn't really adjusted yet. Burns throws a little shredder over the top to Johnny. Johnny chops wood. What a throw. That's perfect. Brad with a nice grab. That one, yeah, I think it's staying in too. It's low. It's not the best. Lands out of bounds. Got to get that edge right.
Yeah, I could not.
How's the ankle, Timmy? Yeah. Yeah, shit got changed. Tina should have talked to you guys because she was the one that forced the change to happen.
Yeah. We'll play at 11.
Aiden shoots low and it hits the net. Yeah, sorry. I emailed her. She asked me. She didn't say anything. I don't know. Burns brings it in. Nice mark by Lynch, really maximizing the amount of space that he's taken away. Inside break. Touched by Naveed, I think. It might have been able to be caught by Kat, but not been. Johnny marking Felipe. Felipe's going to be looking to the hammer side. Goes around over to Gush, who was being poached off to the break side, which is a pretty pointless poach in that situation. Felipe with a nice throw to Emma. Emma's been 100% inside break so far this game. That's another one. Johnny goes deep. Oh, Felipe takes the wrong cut. Johnny gets to the yard out. Look for a scooper here. Goes with the hammer. Lynch is there for the D. Felipe's going deep. Wisely pulls it under with Felipe being guarded by Johnny. Hits a poached Felipe for a couple yard gain. Aiden 1 yard away from Gush with the undercut. There's the break to Aiden. Aiden has a nice smooth inside flick. He's probably going to look to use. Gush on the foreside. Emma makes a nice foreside cut. He's looking to Emma on the break side. Goes around to Felipe. That was a good poach by Naveed to stop the throw lane. Gush shoots. Just throwing a pure 50-50 to Emma, who's wide open now. Due to a little bit of mystery by Lucy. Taps live. Nice dish. Another nice dish. Goal for Purple. Ask your brother. Thank you. Amir's back in the game, bringing the disc in live on a great pull that rolled out. Pick called. Sarah makes a nice catch, maintaining possession. It looks like Amir's knees not good enough to go on today. It's a big hit for the white team.
No, you're still my favorite.
What'd you do? Hyperextension?
Wiggle it around.
Naveed comes in for Amir, the Persian excursion. Great defense by Felipe. Oh man. Cam rips another missile. Brad's right there. Brad with a nice grab. Oh man, Maddie made an awesome cut to the break side that just was basically in Brad's blind spot the entire time of it. Goes foreside to Cam. Maddie made another great cut. Maddie is pretty fast. Johnny with another goal. Boys.
You know those gel packets that come in?
Oh, the silica packets? Yeah.
Just like the bottom.
That actually probably worked using silica packets. Out of bounds pull by Murata. Yo, Johnny! The only way to shut down Tokar's full fielding prowess is to just throw it out the back.
And it better be well out the back.
Yeah, it better be a good 9 feet in the air off the back, because he's going to jump and catch that shit. There's one thing Tokar wants to do, it's catch a pull. Throw a good centering pass. Oh no. Man, Purple is getting hurt very badly by throwing inside breaks to coaches. The elusive Cam Hayes with the strike cut. Calls it off, gets the around. Tom over to Johnny. Swanee goes too wide on his mark.
You might just not know which team is which when you start.
Cam with a nice little quasi-shredderish thing. Tom to Cam. Aiden says, this is what you get for all the shit you gave me 3 years ago. Knocks him over, goal kick.
4-ish.
Burns with another OB pull. He just needs to tilt the disc a little bit more and he'll be spot on. Cam shedding the training clothes. He means business.
Is he wearing a shirt? Okay.
Just a pity there. Well, Purple has their window here with the mirror down. We can maybe exploit a couple matchups a little bit better. Getting Johnny out of the deep space is great, and I actually like Swanson over Burns deep also. Yeah, the hawk is too low though. Oh, great catch by Swanson, and then he steps on Burns. So on the last point, Swanson caught the disc and was deemed to be inbounds for the goal. Felipe just destroyed thereafter. So Burns came out of the game with an injury. Amir's back in. Maybe looks a little hobbled. So Purple's employing a new strategy, which is just injure the top picks of white, which is a good way to probably slow them down. Maddie with a great initial cut as to Sarah. Sarah goes to Johnny. Brad's streaking deep. Yeah, John wanted to hammer right away. Felipe needs to tighten up here with both Amir and John on the field. They're going to just hit a hammer on him. Great around from Amir. It's a nice space. Brad with a good cut. Goes inside to Johnny. Burns asking the serious questions about flatulence. Johnny roasts Jasny up line. Jasny catches a heel to the nutsack, I think, from Johnny, and it's a goal. Is 9-8 White.
No, he's been here. He's in the
14 minutes
window.
left in the game. Tokar fields the pole adeptly and swings over to Felipe, gives it right back. Lynch is open deep. Felipe puts up some high swill. It's fading fast. Lynch to Anna. Ray Swanson with a good pull. Here's bringing it in. By good pull, I meant bad pull. And by bringing it in, just walking it up. Just a couple misspoken words. Tom goes deep, Amir shoots. Has him right in stride for the goal. 10-9. Ooh, that's Raptors.
Hard.
Whoopsies! That disc is still rising, some people say. Backing Lynch. It's a weird choice. Aiden to Lynch. Inside flick to Aiden. Brings it in 10-10. Aiden, how much?
So I could pick early in the third round.
Yeah. Amir brings it in, goes over to Cam. Ooh, I thought that was going to get a foot. Back over to Amir. Maddie with another cut. Man, they have to start throwing her the disc. She's been open all game. Cam rips it backhand to Sarah. It's pretty good. Ooh. He just needs to get the disc in the air a little bit more. All the throws have been very low. All right, this is the opportunity for Purple that they've been looking for. 10-10. Less than 10 minutes left in the game. Lynch with the disc with the chance to break. Got Jasny working on Amir, not a bad matchup. Aiden takes off deep on Cam. I think you used that matchup. Actually, I think Purple's pretty well suited in all their matchups. Potentially not the women though. I think maybe the white women have the.
Holy cow!
Lynch threads the needle with this low, crappy inside flick to Aiden outside the end zone. To Lynch. Lynch is looking through that inside lane. I'm expecting him to go around backhand. He's setting it up. Yep, there it is. To Swanson. Swanson immediately curls back to the inside, looking for that classic four-side continuation from the break side. Back to Lynch. He's got Aiden on the four side. Lynch loves his short space. Oh, over to Swanson. Purple takes the lead. If he pulls it in, goes over to Amir.
The Swanee Burns play, I think I missed their legs.
Oh, Purple with the disc. We have about probably 6.5 minutes left. Emma goes four side to Felipe. Felipe's looking for Tokar. Now he's looking for Jasny. Throws a shredder to Tokar who can't reel it in. Oh, that hurts. If they just maintain possession there, that's so big. Jasny with the backhand force right up against the net for Amir. It's a great spot for it. If he reels it in, goes over to Tom. Tom has Amir streaking. He puts it up. Johnny's there. Can't get it. Okay. Probably down to about 6 minutes left in the game.
5.5.
5.5 minutes left in the game. Score is 11-10. Purple. Purple taking their time to bring it in. We have the human rain delay. Felipe Delgado walking over to get the disc. Another key point of interest here is that Lynch is not on the field for this point, so if they do score it, you have Lynch coming in fresh, or if they don't score it, you still have him. Foresight from Felipe over to Swanson. Back over to Felipe. You need Jazzy to put some miles on Amir here. That'd be a huge help for this point. Jazzy's going. It's a great throw. He bids, he gets it. Another break for Purple. Lynch with the pole. Pretty nice. Okay, so the game situation is we have Purple up to 12-10 with probably about 4 minutes left. What's up, guys? Foresight to Sarah, huge catch. That's game saving. That's dropped there. That's probably the end of it. They still have a pretty good shot to get back in with the quick score here. Brad has space. Mears just got to shoot it. Yup. It's fading over his head. Eddie has no line on it. Brad with the grab. Probably got about 3 minutes left. Mir holding up the disc. Got about 2.5 minutes left in the game. Puts up a great pull. Keeps it in bounds for obvious reasons. They want this disc having to be live earlier rather than later. Here's some good defense on Gush. Can't have any short space turnovers at this point. Everything's got to be turned over deep if it's going to be turned. Also, a point of emphasis is that White needs to score before the clock goes off. It's not a matter of possession, they need to score.
2 minute warning.
2 minutes remaining in the game. Lynch goes around to Gush. Felipe chisels his cut but doesn't get open. Gush is really looking for Swanson here. Swanee's just kind of floating over the break side, not doing much. It's hurting him. He needs to get active. He needs to have the disc in his hands. Purple's very hesitant to throw to their women. I think they need to hit Babs, who's wide open.
Yeah.
Got a great matchup for Swanson with Murata there, just kind of roaming. Felipe Foresight. Purple has now lost about 30 yards from where they had it furthest. Probably down to about a minute left in the game.
Minute 15.
Lynch just shoots it, and it's great space. Felipe's got a shot at it. He loses his feet. Loses his feet.
1 minute. 1 minute.
Got a minute left in the game.
Hey, you've got to score in that minute.
White might be well served to call timeout here. Johnny over to Amir Foresight. Murata's just going to go deep. You need Swanson to make a switch here. Okay, Lynch with the switch. Over to Brad. Swanee flashes the lane, doesn't give up a free backhand.
The lane.
How much time is left? They need to
Down
score.
To about 35 seconds.
35 seconds.
Amir takes a peek at the time, goes around to Amir.
30.
They know that they have time to score it, but it's getting close. Okay, they're knocking on the door.
25.
Johnny goes with the hammer to Maddie. He ties it up. He just put the whole thing in. Lynch is going to look to run the show. Goes with the little gainer over to Felipe, who goes right over Tom's head. Lynch is taken off deep. Swanee throws a missile. Is Lynch going to get there? Huge bid, doesn't get it. Oh man, a little touch on that throw and they have it. Lynch has a pretty good foot speed advantage on that matchup. Okay, so we got Tokar and Amir. What I'm expecting here will be an immediate throw to the break side, and then Amir's going to push upfield and just try to abuse the matchup. Swanson's playing center field. Looks like Felipe's bracketing. Johnny immediately blows it up. Yeah, Amir's going to swing this and go upfield. Sarah goes deep. Man, White's women have been going deep and taking huge chunks under, and they haven't been making the throws. Over to Amir. Oh, that has to go. Johnny opened by 2 or 3 yards.
Oops, I moved the camera.
Tom's floating to the break side. They go inside break to Murata. Murata, Swanson just has his hips turned completely around on Tom. He's got no idea where he is.
Tokar coming to you.
Amir's just trying to isolate against Tokar. Felipe pulls off, gives his guy wide open space. That's the game. Those poaches. Those poaches.